Well, I am so excited because I am now joined by Miss Northeast Florida. We've got Emma Manthos, and she's here to talk about her journey to Miss Florida and, of course, her community initiative. Thanks for joining us. You look so beautiful.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here.
Of course, of course. Okay, so what does it mean to you to represent Northeast Florida?
I grew up here. This is where I was raised. I went to Bartram Trail High School, got to go to Florida State University, surrounded by an amazing Northeast Florida community. This is my third year competing at the Miss Florida competition in June. And I've held titles of Miss St. Augustine, Miss Ponte Vedra, and now Miss Northeast Florida. So it's my hometown. I'm so grateful to represent.
What has this journey been like so far for you?
So amazing. It's been a lot of growth. And every year I've had the opportunity to grow more and more into who I really believe I am and what I've been called to do. And that's with my community service initiative, really sharing the idea of eating disorder awareness and early intervention.
Yeah, I was going to ask about your initiative. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so I started that actually right here in Northeast Florida when I suffered from anorexia nervosa in high school. I knew what it was like to struggle, and I knew that no other young person should feel that way too. They should be empowered to join recovery and choose themselves.
And how are you, when you're talking about this initiative, how are you able to get that message out, I guess?
Sharing my personal story, my battle, understanding that it is difficult, but I wouldn't be here today, sitting here with you if I hadn't breaking through that barrier and chosen recovery. And so sharing my story and having, helping other young people get access to the care that they so rightly deserve is exactly what I do with my initiative.
And obviously this is important to you, near and dear to your heart, because it's something that you dealt with, but it's showing others that you've been able to come out on the other side of that, and they can too.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think that's wonderful.
Yes.
So what are you most excited though about heading into Miss Florida this time?
Just so much growth. I've been able to really reflect on who I am and what I want to bring to the table this year as the next Miss Florida. And so getting to represent Northeast Florida and show that growth and what I've done with my community service initiative and how I can truly serve not just Northeast Florida, but the state of Florida.
Right.
Exactly
How cool
what
is that?
excited to bring to the stage. So it's the Miss America opportunity provides so much growth and opportunity for young women. And so I'm so grateful to wear this sash across my chest and be able to not only represent my home, but hopefully the entire state of Florida.
And how are you preparing for this competition?
Mind, body, connection, everything. Everything you can. Really, as I said before, kind of stepping into who I really feel like I've been called to be. But also, you know, going to those hot Pilates classes, sticking in the dance studio, and truly just connecting with the community.
So tell me what a day is like when you're actually competing. Obviously, there's a lot of the prep work, like she was just saying. You also have to get your mind right. But like, walk us through that day.
Well, there's a lot of rehearsals, but the good thing is the root of the Miss America crown is sisterhood. And so I will have 46 other young women that are competing alongside me this June that I truly get to help pour into as they pour into me. And so I get to join them and do rehearsals and on-stage rehearsals and then compete in all 5 phases of competition throughout the day. So it's a week-long competition in June.
Oh, it is?
Yes, yes. So the new Miss Florida will be crowned the last week of June.
Okay.
And I will get to compete in on-stage question, fitness, evening gown, talent, and a 10-minute private interview with the judges.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, I was going to ask what each category was. What's your talent?
I am a dancer.
Okay,
so
wonderful.
I was a competitive dancer on the Bartram Trail dance team right here in Northeast Florida. And throughout college at Florida State University and then my master's degree through Texas Tech University, I just knew going into competing in pageants that I wanted to continue my love for dance and performing on the stage.
I love that. Okay, so then, you know, with your initiative and maybe even not even that aside, just in general, talking to the young women right now, what is a message you would like to share with them?
Comparison is truly the thief of joy.
Ooh.
And if you compare yourself to others, you will never understand who God and who you're truly supposed to be.
Right.
And so I dealt with it once. I understand that it's easy to try and compare yourself, but when you truly reflect and understand that you can be everything you set your heart to, that's when you'll truly understand and grow. Never be afraid to pick yourself.
I think that is such beautiful, that was very beautifully said, if I can even talk, right? She's like intimidating me. I'm like, no, it's the best. You're just so amazing. And it's amazing to see young women like doing this and spearheading this and really helping others. And I'm so wowed by you.
Well, thank you so much.
You're so
it's
welcome.
Just such an amazing program, and I'm just so honored to be able to be even just a little small part of it.
Well, how can we follow you?
You can follow me on Instagram at Miss Northeast Florida, and I'm currently trying to partner with local businesses in the Northeast Florida community for ad sales and through the Miss Florida program book and through social media.
Okay,
so
great.
if anyone's interested, follow me on Instagram and talk to me, send something my way.
All right, and I cannot wait to see how June goes for you.
Yes, me
Good
too.
luck.
Thank you so much.
Break a leg. I'm not really sure what we tell pageant queens.
Yes, that's good.
Okay, that's good.
Hopefully not actually break a leg.
Right, definitely. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck,
Yes, of
and we'll
course.
be right back.
Thank you.